Hi everyone, welcome. It's Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern, so it's time for Stamping with Denise. Welcome. I hope you've had a wonderful weekend and a great start to your week. Last Thursday was the first day of fall, and fall arrived right on time here in Michigan. It got cool. It was like somebody just flipped a switch. So fall is not my favorite season. If you know me, I like spring and summer much better. So, not so happy with the change. But it is what it is. What can we do? So I'm so glad you joined me tonight. I have a fun Christmas card for you tonight. It's a fun fold. And little business while we wait for folks to find us. First of all, if you like what you see, please share my video and comment share down in the comments, and you might get the chance to get the card that I'm making tonight. Also, if you'll give me some hearts, I'd appreciate that. Facebook seems to like that better than the thumbs up, so if you click on the heart, I appreciate that too. Doesn't cost anything, helps me out, helps my video be seen by more people. So I appreciate it when you do that. If you're watching on YouTube, welcome. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. Then click that blue notification bell, and then you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video. And I do upload a new video most Monday evenings. So, last week I made this monochromatic Christmas card. This is what's the color? Sweet Sorbet. I knew it was something sorbet. Sweet Sorbet. And the winner of this card is Shannon Jenkins. So Shannon, I will get this out to you as soon as possible. Okay? Thank you so much for sharing my video. I do appreciate it. And just like Shannon, if you share and comment, I might be sending out tonight's Fun Fold Christmas card to you. Okay, and I think that's all of our business for now. So I'm going to switch to the view of my hands, and we are going to get started on tonight's project. And there we go. Right there is my host code. And Stampin' Up's been running weekly specials throughout the month of September. And we're on the last just couple of days. It ends on, I believe it's Wednesday night. I have to double check now that I've said that. Hold on. Yep, Wednesday night. So if there's something you wanted, please be sure you order it. This is probably my favorite week of products that they've offered. I love the gilded leafing. I love the pastel pearls. I love the festive foils. This is some of my favorite product of all 4 weeks. So if you're looking to get some, here's my host code. And you can go to my website, put the host code in. If your order is $50 or more before shipping and tax, I will send you a gift. Okay, tonight's Fun Fold Christmas card. Christmas cheer. Yay, candy canes. What else? Nothing says Christmas like candy canes. So look at that, it folds. Isn't that fun? I just thought this was really, really cute. So we are going to make this tonight, and it's super simple. Let me put that right there. Let me start out and get my papers here. A little bit of business first. We're going to be using the Sweet Candy Cane stamp set and the coordinating candy cane dies. This will cut out the stamped images. It will also cut out the candy canes on the designer series paper, which is what I did for this card, and it's what I'm going to do for tonight's card. So very versatile. Then for the Christmas cheer, I use the stylish shapes. and I believe it's the second to the smallest circle. Okay, this set's invaluable. I love that set, and I can't wait to play with this more. This die here is really fun because what it'll do is it'll cut these little circles out. You can use it to make a label on a candy cane. I should have brought something to show you how it works. Maybe if I've got time at the end, if I can find a piece of scrap paper, I'll show you how it works. But it's a lot of fun. So that's our stamp set and our dies. And let me show you our designer series paper that goes with this suite. It's the Sweetest Christmas. It's the same, actually, designer series paper that I used on this card. Okay, the colors are Garden Green, Pool Party, Real Red, and Sweet Sorbet. So we're using the candy canes, and on the other side are these green and white stripes. That's what I used on last week's card. It's got the red stripes on the back. Here's the candy canes. Let me see here. There's some smaller multicolored candy canes, multicolored stripes, some different multicolored stripes. So there you go. Perfect Christmas paper. That's what I think it is. Okay, so the base of our card for this card is 11 by 4.5, and you're going to fold it in half, okay? Get my bone folder. Now, and for this card, as you can see, the fold is going to be at the bottom. But we need to cut off 2¼ inches off of this piece. Now, I thought that maybe I could cut this out of a piece of designer series paper, but this total measurement here is 8 3/4. So if you wanted to get this out of an 8.5 piece of paper, you'd have to make this 8.5, and then you'd have to make that a little bit smaller. I don't think anybody would notice the difference. It would just be a little bit smaller piece here that folds up. But I decided to just show it this way and tell you about that option. So we are going to cut off, what did I say, 2¼ inches off the base. 2¼ inches. And so, you know, you can save that, use it for something else. It's always, it's got to be a pretty small piece for me to throw it away. Okay. So that's going to go like that. We'll go ahead and attach this piece of the designer series paper. I love these candy canes. And this piece is 3 by 4. The measurements are super simple for this card, so it won't take you any time at all. Come on, there we go. Okay. There we go. Now we have this piece of and I'm using Real Red. I'm using Real Red cardstock and using Real Red ink. This piece is 8.5 by 3¼ folding that in half, and this is going to be the front piece. There we go. I'll go ahead and put this on the front. And we'll do the inside too. But I'm going to go ahead and stamp the inside before I attach it, because you know what? If I mess something up, there's 2 sides of it, the paper. So there we go. There's that. And this is the piece for the inside. I'm going to put wishing you lots of love, joy, and happiness this Christmas season and always. There we go, good. Okay. Let that dry just a second. You know, while I'm stamping, I will go ahead and stamp this. The other greeting too, the Christmas cheer for the front. And I've already cut out those die cuts. I'm just using a piece of paper under here so I don't get ink. Christmas cheer. There we go. That works. Okay, we're going to turn this over. Put this on here. Okay, now we are going to attach it to our card. I'll put it in here just like this. Now you could, if you wanted to, put another piece of designer series paper down first so you have, you know, more of a design there. I think that's absolutely okay. I better shut my ink pad before I get ink all over. Okay, so let's see here. Let me get this. I'm gonna make sure I've centered this. That looks pretty good, doesn't it? Okay, there we go. Now we are ready for our candy canes. I have cut this out of that designer series paper that I showed you. And I'm going to use the dies to cut them out. I have my mini stamp and emboss machine here. And let's see, here's my two candy cane dies. One faces right, one faces left. Put these out here. So have you started making your Christmas cards yet? I hope you have. I don't know. I don't know that I'm going to have time to do as many as I usually do. I think last year I did around 200 cards. I don't know that I'm going to have that much time this year to do that many, because I just did not get started. Okay, so there's that one. Okay, so there's one. And here is the other one. I think that this is great that, you know, you can cut the designs out of the paper, but you can also stamp them and cut them out. So if you wanted to do a different color or something, you could certainly do that. There we go. Perfect. Now let me put my mini stamp and emboss machine out of the way. And I love that it folds up. It's so compact. It's great to take like to an event. It's perfect for camera. And then, did you know in the catalog they even mark the dies that will fit in that machine? So it's nice. You never have to guess. So we're going to put one this way and one that way. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the one with the pool party on top, because I'm using pool party for the ribbon. Because, you know, I would have never used pool party for a Christmas card, but you know that they used it in here, so why not? Okay, and I'm going to do a better job at placing these. I'll tell you, when I made this card, I must have pulled the candy canes off 3 or 4 times to get them placed just the way I wanted them placed. It was like, come on already. Okay, so I'm going to go down to the bottom. I'm gonna just lay it on there lightly in case I have to pull it back up. In case I don't like the way they sit. But I think that works good. Okay, there we are. There we are. Okay, now we're gonna use some ribbon. You know, I don't often do bows that are functional. You know, I do my faux bow, but for this one we are. So I leave the one end attached to the spool, then that way I know I'm not, you know, I only use what I need. Right over. Sometimes I wished I had 3 hands for tying these bows, you know. There we go. Nice little score knot there. I always have to say it to myself though, right over left, left over right. Okay, there's that. That looks good. And something I learned, I don't know if you saw me do it, and it doesn't make, I don't understand it, but if you want it to lay horizontal, you pull your knot vertical. If you want it to lay vertical, you pull your horizontal. So anyway, you can see this one I didn't do a very good job with, but this one lays really nice. Actually, I'm going to trim those down just a little more so they don't hang over the side of the card here. There we are. Perfect. Okay, now we're going to put our sentiment on with dimensionals. I guess it doesn't make much difference where I put them. This is really an easy card. Again, another one that would be very easy to mass produce for your personal Christmas cards this year. Let me see, put it down. Yeah, I want to put it down a little bit because I want to be able to see the ends of the candy canes. If I put it up too high, I can't see it. Okay, there's that. And needs a little bit of jewelry. We have the Adhesive Back Seasonal Sequins. They are part of this suite, I believe. Okay, so there's 4 colors of sequins in here. There's a red, a green, a silver, and a gold. And they're just a lot of fun to work with. I like working with sequins. So let's put, yeah, we'll put one up there. We'll put one down here. We'll put a large one over there. And there we go. Simple, not hard at all. So I hope you like this card. Please, you know, share and comment shared. I'd like to send it to you next week. And don't forget about the weekly specials. The last one in this week's weekly specials, the last one ends in 2 days. So that's Wednesday evening, the 28th. Okay? Everybody, thank you for joining me, and I will see you next Monday night at Stampin' with Denise. Bye now.